friends, it's me, your fave, Sagittarius, back again. So it's Venus Day. It's currently February the 7th, about 7 p.m. my time. So I wanted to get some Venus Love Day messages in. And this is going to be twin flame related. Of course, if you're here listening to my voice, you clicked on my face, you know why I'm here. So, yeah. We're just gonna jump into today marks the first day of tarot classes. So if you don't have me on Patreon, you should probably drop down below in the description box and get me over there in case if you're interested in learning tarot and stuff. Um, Next Wednesday will be the last day we're doing 2025 overview readings. So there's that on that. Yeah, I'm gonna raffle these off as channel messages. This is going to be obviously for people who are in no contact. If you're watching this and you are in contact, maybe there might be some messages for you, but this is 100% intended behind people who are not in contact with their divine person. Okay, this isn't going to be divine masculine forward. It's not going to be divine feminine forward. None of that shit. Okay, it's simply gonna be channel messages. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay, if you feel like, oh, this just ain't resonating with me, then oh well, I'm not calling signs or any of that shit. But I do have like a divine masculine and divine feminine card in this deck. This is a handwritten deck. I wrote this like 2 years ago. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into why we're here. And yeah, this is gonna be a full out channel message situation. Okay, so from start to finish, we just gonna run through these cards. Whatever order they fall in is whatever order they fall in. All right, to the higher divine that guides me and covers me and that loves me, my benevolent team, give me some cards for my twin flame collective that is in separation, that is not in union, that is in no contact. Okay, what messages do we have? What are we starting with today? Call and text. Okay, that's an interesting one. So someone could be wanting to call and text you. They could be gearing up to call and text you. Valentine's Day is coming up. It's also Aquarius season. Maybe you got a birthday if you're an Aquarius. Maybe you just are feeling really ooey gooey for Valentine's Day. Maybe somebody trying to sneak in on Valentine's Day. But it's kind of giving call and text vibes. It's giving like you can expect a call and text, or this is someone who wishes they could call and text you. Okay, so let's see. It's not me, it's you. You aren't the only one trying to be the only one. So this, whoever you watching for, person watching, you might feel like they have options. You might feel like they might still be in some player energy. This card here, you're not the only one trying to be the only one. That's actually like a Drake bar. But it's kind of giving player vibes, right? It's giving I'm having my options, I'm enjoying myself. You might feel like this is this person. They might feel like this is you, especially with the it's not me, it's you card. You ain't the only one trying to be the only one. So the person you're watching for could be mirroring your energy, where they could feel like, oh, person watching ain't think about me. They over there, you feel me, having their options and enjoying being single. And you could feel the same way about whoever is on your mind, where it's like, look, this person ain't tripping about me. Like, they really over there trying to still be a player, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just enjoying myself. So it's giving already like a little bit of a mirror energy. It also kind of feels like this could be why this person hasn't called or text yet, because they could be feeling like either you're enjoying being single, you're enjoying being away from them, you're having fun. They not the only one trying to be the only one, so you're enjoying the other people who want to have your attention. And this could maybe be triggering some level of insecurity where they're not reaching out to you exactly. This could also apply to you if you're the person who this feels like. Separation, memories, yeah. So this is someone who, like I said, might want to contact you. They might feel like, oh damn, I kind of miss person watching, I kind of want to hit them up. But during this separation, it's like all they're left with is memories. Okay, for some of you this is very specific to the other person, right? I tried to have my cake and eat it too down at the bottom of the deck. So this could definitely be somebody who was entertaining you, person watching, but then they was also entertaining everybody else who was trying to take your spot. Hello. Everybody wanted Jay-Z after they found out that he was with Beyonce. But if he went with Beyonce, nobody would be checking for Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't have money, nobody would be checking for Jay-Z. So we kind of give that. Whereas like you might have some people who wanted to be you, wanted to be in your spot, wanted to deal with a particular man or woman. And instead of being loyal to you in your relationship, they was kind of trying to dibble and dabble a little bit in what they have going on. I do feel like being in separation from you is triggering a lot of memories. I think that's really on brand. Just a little quick little, if you know me and you watch my channel, you know I like to make these a little interpersonal. I posted an old screenshot. Well, I posted a screenshot of my lock screen because I'm like super into angel numbers, and 444 is my favorite. So every time I see it, I either like tweet it if I'm on Twitter or something like that, or if I'm like already scrolling on Instagram, or like if I'm kind of in an Instagram forward type of day, I'll screenshot it on my lock screen, the timestamp, and then I'll post it to my story. The picture, if you know Apple, Apple kind of have it to where you can change your lock screen to where like multiple pictures of you just kind of randomly pop up. And it was like an old picture that I posted with this timestamp of like a Valentine's Day from like 2 years ago. Coincidentally, wasn't even like thinking about it until after the fact. Uh, but it was from like Valentine's Day 2 years ago. I was like this pink little lingerie suit. You could see like my little nipples or whatever, girl. But it was real cute. My cousin is kind of fussing at me on Instagram actually about posting this picture about how it's too revealing. But anyway, uh, I posted it, and like not even 30 minutes later, my divine masculine liked the story. And we're kind of in separation, kind of union. I would say it's union because I'm really at ease with moving on. I'm just kind of working through some of my attachment issues. But I mean, I'm not really gun ho about spinning the block. Like he would have to really do a lot of work to prove to me and show me that not only he can show up for me, but he could be the partner that I would need him to be. So I'm kind of done with that. But again, this is really interesting because the first thing I thought of was like, I wonder if he's liking this because it's sentimental, or I wonder if he's liking this because you can see my chest. I mean, child, I got mosquito bites anyway. I don't know why people be so up in arms, child, about my little cleavage, but honey, it was like, damn, I don't know if he's liking this because I'm like clearly revealed, because I've also posted other timestamps before that have my lock screen and my picture on it, but you don't like those, but you like this one where you can see my breast. But then it also dawned to me, like, I wonder if he's just thinking about the memories. Because I remember when I did this photo shoot, we were very heavy in, like, our runner chaser theme, bitch. And I swear to God, I remember, like, yesterday, when I took this photo shoot, I remember being so dolled up and just so pretty. And I remember, like, getting my nails done a particular type of way. I think I like got a Z on his initial for my nails or some shit like that. Like I can't remember, but I remember going all out. And I remember when I first got my proofs back for my photo shoot, I was so excited, and I just sent them all to him. And I was just like, oh my God, I just look so pretty, and I love these so much. Like I'm so in love. And child, he hearted like 2 or 3 pictures, and literally I don't even think he's like said verbally like anything. I think he just like hearted them. You know how like on Apple you can like heart the icon, heart the message or whatever, and that was it. So this, saying all that to say, this just kind of reminds me of that, and just kind of maybe confirms that like this separation really could be triggering up a lot of memories for whoever your counterpart is, wherever you fall on this branch. On the opposite side of that, I feel like there's a lot of memories being stirred up. Being separated from this person is kind of triggering a lot of their memories, a lot of like the things that they would think about, or the things that they would talk about, or you know what I'm saying, the fun times that y'all have had. Yeah, we have separation. What the next card after that? Breakup and divorce. Kiss me already. So again, this separation is really killing them. I'm kind of getting the energy too of like this breakup and divorce right next to separation is also intuitively giving me like maybe this really is over. Like, it's one thing to separate, and then it's one thing to really be done. Couples separate all the time. People tell you that about baby mama, baby father situations. Don't ever try to think you're going to come in between them, because more times than not, they still got dealings. They still love each other. They still having sex. The baby mama and baby daddy might be separated, but they not necessarily over and done. It's very rare where I meet couples, and most times it'd be like the women, where it's like, oh girl, I'm done with that. Like he couldn't spin the block if he paid me. So this makes me feel like the person you're inquiring about, the person you're watching for could actually be feeling like, okay, the separation, there's a lot of memories, but this really feels like a breakup. It really feels like it's done this time. It really feels like it's over. Kiss Me already is here, so it does feel like this person is still very emotionally wrapped up. Yeah, what did I just say? This person is still very emotionally wrapped up. Could be a water sign, have water in a chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, this person feels like they still have a lot of emotion that they're dealing with, especially with Kiss Me already. Especially if this is someone who tried to have their cake and eat it too, was still very in a player mentality, and now they kind of here with all of this emotion. Someone could be confused. It's like an energy of when they get you, they kind of fuck up the vibe. But then when you leave, what's that Lauren Hill song? When she was like, care for me, care for me, care for me. Why don't you bear with me, bear with me, bear with me? Why don't you cry with me, cry with me, cry with me? That one. If you listen to the songs and the lyrics, and it always interests me because like it kind of I kind of had to pay attention to it after I separated from my divine masculine, because that was a song he was telepathically sending me. But the lyrics basically are about, when you have me, you fuck up everything. You don't treat me right. You talk to me any type of way. You treat me any type of way. You treat me like you don't know that this is valuable. And then when I'm ready to leave, because I've had enough of this shit, you get to breaking yourself to try to get me to stay. But then when I'm staying, you treat me like I'm replaceable. Like, as if you don't be holding your motherfucking chest, acting like, ooh, I can't breathe, because I didn't just stop fucking with you with some shit like that. So it's definitely giving a lot of emotions. It's definitely giving somebody's emotionally worked up about something. Telepathy is the next card here. So again, as I just said, my twin sent me that song. You guys could be getting songs. You could be getting messages telepathically, especially for those of you, again, this is no separation, no contact. So if they can't call you or text you, they might be sending you messages telepathically. They might send you songs. So pay attention to the songs that you're hearing. Because I know, like, there's a couple of songs that I've been hearing, and this is how you know it's telepathically. When you randomly start thinking about somebody, you randomly kind of get hit with an idea or like a thought. Like, for instance, that was I said, when I saw he liked my thing, the first thing I thought about was like nostalgia. And I was like, oh, I wonder if he's liking this because he remembers this picture. He remembers this time. He remembers where I was in my life and where we were in our life when I took this picture. I'm sure he probably remember when I got my proofs back and I was so excited and I sent him these pictures. Right? Or like, I kept hearing that same song. I don't even know the name of the song. Literally have no idea the name of the song. But I remember I kept hearing the song over and over and over and over and over again. But it was everywhere. I felt like I saw it on TV and ads. I like lifted Uber to work and shit, and I would hear it on the ride to work and shit. Like, it's pretty annoying. And as of lately, I've been hearing "Don't You Forget About Me," and which is very weird. I watched The Breakfast Club the other day at my homeboy house. Haven't watched it in a while. If you know The Breakfast Club, you know The Breakfast Club has that same song as the intro and the outro. Then I get on YouTube, and now YouTube ads is telling me about some concert. Whoever sung the song, I guess they coming back for a 50th anniversary concert or some shit like that. I don't know. And then now I hear it on the radio when I'm going to work. So it's like, this is how you know if it's telepathy. For those of you who's like, bitch, how do I know? Why do I know? How do I, like, what that look like? What that mean? How do I know if it's telepathy? Because you will start getting weird shit, and it feels very weird. You'll hear the same song or hear the same message over and over again. You'll start to, like, see their name in random places. You'll start to hear music, and it also kind of just depends on the person you're dealing with. So my person specifically sends music. Every time it's a telepathic message, I always get. That's how I knew he was coming back to reunion with me the last time we tried this, because I kept hearing songs on the PA, and every song I would hear would make me think of him, and I'm like, damn, why am I thinking about this man? Then I fuck around and I find out that I found his playlist he made to me, curated for me, about his feelings. So that way he can have an outlet and a group of songs for his feelings. I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. So this is how you would know. Okay, if you hear the same song, the same message, if you like feel like you could walk by and you like, damn, I smell this person, like, what the fuck type of weird ass shit is that? everything be spooky as hell, bitch. Like, it's just what it is. Just in case for those of you who didn't know, winter is here, but it's reversed. I typically don't take this deck reversed, honestly, because I've made it. So I don't really take reverse, but I do feel guided to take that reverse. The winter card reverse upright typically would indicate that something went cold. Like what? Winter. Winter is cold. Everything dies. Everything dead. Ain't no birds chirping, bitch. Ain't no insects, no mosquitoes, no nothing. It's cold outside and it's dry outside. Everything is dead. The winter card reverse is the indication of someone might want to like rehash something. Somebody who might want to like bring some life to it, warm it back up. They don't want this to be cold. They don't want this to be dead anymore. Okay, so this gives me a big energy of that. If you are getting telepathic messages, it could be surrounding that, and this could be coming from someone who might be a water sign or might have water in their chart. What is this that just came out? Our love connection isn't a top priority for me right now. So for some of you who you dealing with this, some of you, because again, this ain't gonna resonate for all of you. Some of you might be dealing with a water sign and they want to really work on things. For some of you, the next card out says, our love connection just isn't a priority for me right now. This could be the same person, it could be a different person. Intuitively, I feel like, excuse me, for some of you, this is a different person. Intuitively. Could be the same person. If it is the same person, yeah, they might want to bring the connection back to life. But again, they could just have other things that are of a bigger priority right now. It's up to you to feel like if that works for you or not. And how that works for you. Okay? I've learned in my dating that being a priority and the connection being a priority can mean a couple of things. This isn't a priority for me right now could mean that the connection, pursuing this, progressing it isn't a priority, but you are a priority in my life and you still matter. Sometimes this can look like you aren't a priority to me right now. This connection isn't a priority to me right now. For whatever reason, anything else could be a priority. Money, friends, family, career, children, a marriage or divorce. Because again, breakup and divorce is here. So for some of you, maybe you're dealing with someone who has to get out of a situation first in order to actually be with you. Soulmates. This is someone who does feel like your soulmates. You might also agree, considering that you're sitting here watching this. So you might also agree that, yeah, I feel like this person is my soulmate. I feel like this person is my other half, my better half. You know. Okay, give me another card. Please be patient with our connection. I'm trying. Let me fix this is down at the bottom of the deck. So there definitely is like an overall masculine energy or overall feminine energy, of course, regardless of who you're watching by. I take this for how it resonates. Of wanting to fix things, wanting to work on things, feeling like, and for some of you, I'm also picking up, this is me, not you card could be someone who doesn't know how to take accountability. Especially with all these cards, separation, memories, breakup, and divorce. Our love connection just isn't a top priority for me right now. Soulmates, please be patient with our connection. I'm trying. This feel like someone who just kind of can't get right. You remember, you ever seen, what's that movie? Life. And they had that dude on there playing baseball. They call him Can't Get Right because he just couldn't get it together. The only thing he could get right is baseball. and how well he hit them home runs, right? This feels like somebody who doesn't take accountability, but this also feels like an overall energy of someone wanting you to be patient, even though the relationship isn't a priority right now. This is someone who wants you to wait. Now, am I the reader that's gonna condone you waiting? No. But I also can't tell you what to do. So if you feel like, oh my God, that's so romantic, yes, babe, I'm just gonna wait on you, cool. I'm not doing that. You can either get it together and come find me when you get it together and hopefully you're not too late. Or we can make this work and we're going to find some way to meet in the middle to where you getting what you need, I'm getting what I need, and nobody's being distracted, nobody's being pulled away from anything else that's important. But whatever is broken, whoever fucked up the relationship, whoever didn't do right by the other one is definitely eager and ready to fix it. When I talk, it's like you don't listen. I love getting this card. It's so funny to me. When I talk, it's like you don't listen. Mirror card down at the bottom of the deck. So both of you actually could feel like when you talking, the other one isn't listening. I know that I'm definitely a I won't even say a victim. I'm also like a, I know I'm prone to do this. I know that this is very true in my relationship, so maybe it is for yours. Maybe you feel like, damn, every time I tell my divine masculine something, it's like he don't hear what I'm saying. And as a divine masculine, you can feel like, damn, every time I tell my divine feminine something, it's like she don't listen. The shit go in one ear, out the other. I told her that I was focused on money. I told her I had to get out of a divorce. I told her that I just, needed to make sure that my kids was good, and then I can prioritize our relationship. And she took that as I don't want her at all, right? Same thing with the divine masculine. I told him I needed him to do this. I told him I needed him to do that. Like, I don't be asking for much. I just be needing to know that you care, and I want to know that I'm loved. And he don't do it. It's like the shit goes in one ear and out the other. It's like when I'm talking to you, you literally don't hear me. If this is your energy again, this also kind of feels like an internal conversation and a telepathic conversation between you guys. When I talk, it's like you don't listen, and then someone else is responding to you and saying, yes, I understand, but please be patient. I'm trying. I'm learning. I'm still understanding this. I'm still getting this. I'm still trying to figure out how all of this is supposed to go. Your body is truly a masterpiece, so there is some sexual energy. Someone's still thinking about your body. Someone's still very sexual, still very passionate towards you. Give me something else for what they need to know. Karmic behaviors. Okay, I think that's a very interesting next card to come out. Karmic people, behavior, patterns, and cycles. This actually could be something that this person is prone to, kind of like how I just said, right? When my divine masculine, just like my friend, this happened like not even, this was like 2 hours ago. But it's like, again, this could be maybe a cycle that someone's prone to, where it's like, yeah, you're not ready for a relationship, you still learning, you still trying, like, yeah, this isn't a priority, oh yeah, this and that and the third, and blah 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 blah. But see, you still coming in with sexual energy, and that was initially how I felt about my divine masculine. I don't really know if you like this picture because you can see my titties and it's like, ooh, I like that because I'm still sexually attracted to you, or if you like this because it's like, damn, this kind of just took me back. Like, I remember when you took that photo shoot. I remember when you write. You never really can tell with them. So this, for you guys, this also feels like maybe this is a cycle that this person needs to break. Maybe you dealing with somebody who always comes in very sexual or doesn't really know how to articulate their emotions, but then knows how to articulate the sex. Knows how to be very sexually enticed, very sexually worked up. But then you can't really do nothing else. You don't know how to be emotionally mature, but then you just result to sex. You're all I seem to think about these days. For some of you, again, piggybacking off of these cards, it does feel sexual. Where it's like all I think about is your body, is the sex, is my sexual attraction to you, or how passionate I still am to you. None of these cards are really all that emotion filled. Yeah, like even at the, but that was an evil. And as I said, that I looked at the bottom of the deck, what did that say? Sexual tension. That was because none of these feel too super emotion filled. It feel like I want to text you, I want to call you, I'm thinking about all the memories. I don't know if this separation is really a breakup. You ain't the only one trying to be the only one, but things aren't really a priority right now. I mean, I believe that we soulmates, and I would like to rekindle things, but I just have bigger priorities right now, and I'm still learning and trying, but I'm still having issues communicating. I'm still having issues listening to you. I still feel like you don't listen to me. I'm still struggling listening to you, but I think about your body a lot. That's kind of what this is sort of giving. Like, I think the most romantic thing out of all of these cards that I'm looking at is kiss me already. Which isn't really all that romantic. So, anyway, it's giving, make sure you're being careful, person watching, whoever you are. Divine masculine or divine feminine. Make sure that people don't come back to you with sexual energy. This is not about how quick we can move into the bedroom. Making sure people not coming back on player energy. Making sure people ain't trying to deal with you, but then you over there trying to deal with everybody else that's trying to be a part of your team too. Nah, we either doing this and we a team, or you can get the fuck on and keep entertaining the motherfuckers that's a team. Make sure that when people come back in, that they are prioritizing you. It's not enough to just want to come back in your life. It's not enough to just want to rekindle things. It's not enough to just believe that we're soulmates. It's not enough to just miss the memories we've made. You actually need to prioritize the connection. You actually need to get it together. You need to be able to communicate better. They need to be able to listen better. They need to be able to communicate better. You need to be able to listen better. This is how this is going to work. And I say that because again, there's a lot of people who like these videos, like twin flame stuff, want to know about love, want to know about reunion and when separation is over. But then soon as y'all get back together, you back to doing the same old bullshit you was doing, and they back to doing the same old bullshit they was doing, and y'all will be back in separation. Hmm. Tell me you still love me. I love you more than life itself. That's why I said this, and it feels like this sort of feels like a telepathic connection. Both of these came out at the same time. I'll show them to you so you can see I'm not lying. Tell me you still love me. I love you more than life itself. This isn't gonna apply to everybody though. So again, remember to just take the messages that resonate. Okay. If you know that your person wasn't a player, they just got family ties and they don't know how to prioritize you in the midst of their family shit, then this ain't for you. But this is definitely giving. Tell me you still love me. I love you more than life itself. But even at the bottom of the deck, I love the way you look naked. So again, make sure you just monitoring that. You don't want nobody to come back to you with their dick or their pussy in their hand. It need to be emotion. It need to be vulnerability. It need to be reciprocation. It need to be unconditional love. But this feels like kind of like a conversation for some of y'all, where it's like, I want you to tell me you love me. I still love you more than life itself. I still think about you all the time. This separation is really fucking me up. And for some of you, this is someone who like this feels split. It feels like for some of you, your counterparts really want to like work on things, but they feel like, oh, maybe person watching is better off by themselves. And then for others of you, this is someone who like still has care about you, but they're far more sexually attracted and still have a lot of sexual energy towards you more than this like love and devotion and a dedication to fix this and get things back together. I work to keep from thinking about you. Okay, so again, this does kind of feel like for some of you, this might be somebody who is still kind of just dealing with their emotions. What does that say? I tried to have my cake and eat it too. Yeah, I tried to have my cake and eat it too. So yeah, this is someone who's still dealing with their emotions. This is someone who tried to kind of. I'm hearing the word my way or the highway. So for some of you, this isn't about being a player. For some of you, this is just about trying to have my cake and eat it too. I want to be with you, but I want to be with you under the terms that I want to be with you. So again, take it for how it resonates. For some of you, this isn't about third parties, karmic bitches or karmic men and, you know, them cheating on you or nothing. For some of you, this is about, I tried to have my cake and eat it too. I want to be with you, but I want to be with you on the terms I want to be with you. And that could be why you have the card here that says, when I talk, I feel like you don't listen. Because this isn't about being with me on your terms. This isn't about being with me in a way that it works for you and is beneficial for you. This is about being with me because you want to be with me, being with us, building, finding a niche and making it stick, creating something that works for the both of us. Not just, oh, I'm going to be with person watching, but see, I'm going to do this, that, and the third first, and then I'm going to come back, and then we going to be together. No, that's not how that works. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If we're going to be together, then we got to be together. And that might mean we got to be together in a manner that doesn't necessarily work for you, but works for us because it's a compromise. I don't want anything serious right now. I just want to have fun. I know I fucked up big time and I detached from being hurt. So yeah, there's definitely a torn energy here. Somebody didn't want anything serious. They just wanted to have fun. For those of you, that could be that player energy I'm getting. Where it's like I really just wanted to have fun. For some of you, this player is kind of converting into like a one of the others. Like again, there's a player energy and there's an energy of I really, really, really want to make this work for real. But I'm really still learning and I'm really still trying. For some of you, the player is converting over. Intuitively, I'm hearing like I didn't want anything serious at the time. I just wanted to have fun. And I wanted to keep it like that because this is how I keep from being hurt. But they know that they fucked up big time. They know that that didn't work for them in the long run. They know that fucked up the whole plan. Right. I'm gonna come into person watching life. Oh, I don't want nothing serious. I'm trying to guard my heart. I'm trying to protect myself. We just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna be a player. You ain't the only one trying to be the only one. They thought that was gonna keep them from being hurt. That only made them hurt and it made you hurt at the same time. That fucked up every motherfucking thing. Let me fix this again down at the bottom of the deck. So again, just take it for how it resonates. I'm seeing two different groups But I'm saying for some of you, there's a gray area. Your person is in that gray area where they used to be a fuck boy, but they getting it together. Some of you, your divine counterparts, are fuck boys and fuck girls. And for others of you, they're not necessarily fuck boys and fuck girls. They're stand up citizens. They just got other shit going on. And it just kind of fucked up the vibe of what y'all had going on. I just feel like there's something missing from our connection. Okay, so trust issues. The person watching, I feel like this could be you, where you feel like something's missing. This could be the other person, but I don't know. Intuitively, I feel like person watching this feel like you. It gave you some trust issues. You always felt like something was missing from the connection. They also might have felt like something was missing from the connection. I think we should take some time apart, and thus we're at separation. So for some of you, you might feel good about this time apart. You might feel like, oh, something was missing from the connection. We should just take some time apart. You go do your own thing. I'm gonna go do my own thing. And again, that could be why at the beginning of pulling all of this, I started to feel like, damn, somebody might want to talk to you, person watching, but then they also could feel like, damn, she's better off with somebody else. He's better off with somebody else. They seem like they enjoying their options. They seem like they having fun. They seem like they, doing a whole lot, hanging out a whole lot, da 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 da. Like, I really appreciate that. I really, see them doing that. So it's like, damn, I don't want to bother them. But see, person watching, you could feel like it's not about bothering me at all. I went to go do what I was doing because something was missing from the connection. You wasn't giving me what I needed. So I went and I found what I needed. And I think we should take some time apart so I can go continue to find what I'm needing instead of dealing with somebody or fighting with somebody who clearly isn't listening to me when I talk about what I need from them. Do you even care anymore? Let me fix this. This feels like the divine masculine again, where it's just like, again, I want to call, I want to text, I want to talk to the person watching, I want to rekindle this, I want to reheat this up. I don't want things to be cold. I don't want this connection to be dead. I don't want this separation to be a real breakup, to be a real divorce. I really want to fix this. But see, this person that you have on your mind you're inquiring about could be asking themselves, does this person even care anymore? Does person watching even care anymore? I can want to fix this all day, all night long, but if person watching doesn't still care anymore, then what's the point? What's the point for me to come in and save the day and save the relationship and play Captain America superhero if you don't even care anymore? Emotional immaturity. But see, that could have been exactly what fucked up the union in the first place. That could have been exactly what fucked up the union in the first place. Emotional immaturity. Because you did want to have fun, you didn't want to have fun, you wanted to be single, you wanted to be in a relationship, you wanted to detach and protect yourself and to keep from being hurt, and you wanted to be a player, you wanted to do this, and you wanted to have all of these things. That single-handedly what fucked up the relationship right there. Now you asking yourself, well, damn, if I wanted to go fix it, could I even fix it? Who knows? I'll still pick you in any lifetime though, right? And that's I feel like the emotional maturity of it all. Where it's like, oh, I would still pick you in any lifetime. Don't pick me in any lifetime just to still keep giving me the same old bullshit you was giving me every other lifetime. You either go do right and do better and do good by me, or you not. I don't need you to come pick me next lifetime just to run me down the same old bullshit you ran me this lifetime. Somebody else can find me if that's the case. I'm moving on with my life. Abandonment issues. Lustful. What I just say? Honestly, I don't know what I want. And we're going to leave it at that because it's 33 minutes, so I don't want this to be super duper long. But yeah, I'm moving on with my life. Abandonment issues. Lustful. Honestly, I don't know what I want. Person watching, this feels like you. Abandonment issues. I'm moving on with my life. I think we should take some time apart. Something felt like it was missing from this connection. And I think we should take some time apart. I'm moving on with my life. Abandonment issues. For some of you, I'm moving on with my life and abandonment issues and lustful all next to each other feels like, okay, I'm trying to move on from these things. I know I'm overly lustful. I know I'm always thinking with my dick, thinking with my pussy. I'm trying not to do that. I know I have issues with abandonment and my abandonment issues. I know that every time you with me, I miraculously don't know how to treat you well as a woman, as a man, as a human being, as my partner, as my soulmate, as my twin flame. But see, then when you leave, Now my abandonment issues kicking in and shit, and now I gotta break my neck to get you to stay, even though it's never at all about you staying, and as much as it is about me just not wanting to feel like I'm being left. Last card here says, honestly, I don't know what I want. And honestly, I think for a good heap of you, this is where you stand. Through all of this niceness, tell me you love me, I still love you more than life itself. I think about you so much, I just would still pick you in any day. At the end of the day, the very last card out was, I don't know what I want. And that was exactly what I just said to you throughout this entire video. Don't let nobody come back into your life and they still lustful. Don't let nobody come back into your life and they still got sex on their mind. They still trying to be a player. They want to come talk to you, but then they over there talking to them, and they over there talking to them too, and kind of getting them a little feel of it. And then they come in and then they hot and they cold. Now today you want to reheat things and you want to, revamp the relationship and reignite things and re-get the spark back between us. And then tomorrow you're going to be back cold. Don't get with me, and then now you want to get with me, you want to be back together, but then you like, oh, but like I want to be with you, person watching, but I'm just, this still isn't a priority for me. Then what the fuck did you come back for? To waste time? Do you even care anymore? Let me fix it. Well, you should have cared when I cared. Ever thought of that? Don't wait till I leave and I feel like something missing, and I'm telling you something missing, and I'm expressing to you what I need in this relationship. I feel like you're not listening to me, and then now I feel like, well, something's missing here, I'm just gonna go find it elsewhere. And now it's like, now you feel like you shitting bricks. Like, no. And for those of you who haven't been in multiple separations, because you will, it's just normal in its nature. This is your first separation. Okay, so this person again could still be trying to figure out some things. This could actually be your energy if this is your first separation. Honestly, I don't know what I want. For those of you who've been in and out of separations a while, like myself, this person still might know what they want. It just could be other issues in their way. For those of you who are a little bit seasoned on this journey, it might not be so much emotional childishness as much as it is maybe just other priorities. But again, take it for how it resonates. Like I said, I don't know your personal relationship. I don't know your personal encounters. No one knows but you and whoever you tell your business to and God. Okay? So like I said in the beginning of this, take what resonates. If it didn't resonate and you feel like, that doesn't really fit my situation, that doesn't really feel like it resonates, that doesn't really feel like that message is for me, then assume that it's not. Simple as that. Assume that it's not, and if it don't apply, let it fly. If you made it this far to my video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My name is B, again, just in case if you forgot from the beginning of this, whatever. Again, today is the first day of tarot classes. We are doing them live over on Patreon. Make sure you drop down below in the description box. Join our Patreon family. Make sure you subscribe, like, leave me some comments or some thumbs up if this resonated. Let me know how this resonated. 2025 overview readings will be clipped and done, being of service and able to be sold on the 12th, which is next Wednesday. All right. Thank you again so much if you made it this far in my video. I really appreciate it. Join our family. Until next time. And yeah, see y'all later.